The Mayhem sale is here. Everyone get ready to buy because you get 8% cash back, although it's not cash, it's store credit. So 8% store credit back. And this is just the perfect opportunity for an impulse purchase, right? I mean, you spend $100, you get $8 back. Most of us can do math. You spend $500, you get $40 back. Spend $1,000, you get $80 back. You spend $10,000, you can get $800 back. So, or I mean, there's actually probably some kind of limit. I'm not sure what the upper limit is to what kind of cash back you get, but check on that before you spend $10,000. But I'm going to share with you my thoughts on what I'm buying, on maybe what you should buy. But before I get into that, the disclaimer, which is that the point of this sale, the reason why TCGPlayer is doing this sale is because lots of people, including you and me, were not planning on buying anything. And the point of this sale is to get us to buy something that we weren't planning on buying. So, as a word of warning, there's a good chance that you shouldn't buy anything. Just like I might share with you some good ideas and you're like, oh yeah, that is a good idea. I think I do want to buy something. But there's also a chance that I share with you these ideas and you're like, yeah, those are all mediocre ideas and you shouldn't buy anything just because it's not financially prudent and there's nothing that you really want. Don't take like, oh, there's 8% cash back, I have to buy now. There's lots of good reasons to not buy now. For some of them are that maybe the market isn't great. Like maybe none of the reasons I share with you are very compelling or very interesting buys. And if they're not interesting to you, 8% cash back, that's not the end of the world. A lot of these products, for example, like let's talk about Final Fantasy Play booster boxes. Maybe you're like, oh, I could get 8% cash back. They're $190, so that's almost like $16 off. That's pretty good. Yeah, that's pretty good. But also when they get reprinted, presumably, in a couple, like if you think they're going to get reprinted in the next whatever few months, 6 months, year, the prices will probably drop back down to like $150 or $140, and so you'd actually save a lot of money by not buying today and waiting if it was like a long-term play. But of course, if you wanted to just buy them to play with them, then maybe this is a good deal. So anyways, that's the disclaimer. By the way, hi, my name's Nick. I run this channel. Thanks for being here. You should consider subscribing. Anyways, so let me share with you my thoughts about what I'm thinking about buying. Yeah. Well, first things first, what I'm thinking about buying and what you should consider buying are the things you're already planning on buying. So I have a mono green commander deck that was pretty sweet. It kicked butt at a commander game I played with some friends, but it was lacking trample. There was 0 cards in the deck that gave anything trample. And so I probably would have won the game. I shouldn't say that. I would have felt better about my chances of winning the game if I had more trample in my deck. Man, you know, I'm one of these guys, so I'm not, no shade, but is there nothing more annoying than the person who's like, oh, I would have won the game if ABC, you know? Anyways, that's me. That's me right there. But anyways, so I'm planning on picking up some mono green staples to help pump out my commander decks, beef them up. If you're planning on, you know, buying a deck or buying a card or something like that, if you know you're going to in the near future, now is a good time. Now is a good time. Here's me encouraging it. Just in that case that you know you're going to buy the card, right? Another thing that this might be a good time for are shiny cards. It has been very interesting to me recently. On one hand, what shiny cards go up in value, and then on the other hand, how inexpensive some of these shiny cards are. So right here, we're looking at a step and complete foil of Zopandrel, the Hunger Dominus. Incredible card, something I was thinking about for my mono green deck. I'm not actually going to pick this up. I'm not buying this, but it's an incredible card for an incredible price. $26 for an extremely playable and a very special treatment. Here's, oh, come on. No, that's not what I was looking up. The step and complete foils, there's all kinds of step and complete. There's all kinds of cool cards that are quite expensive now. They were much less expensive a year ago. And honestly, I think that there's a lot of room for a lot of these to grow. I say that. None of these stand out to me particularly. This Shieldred concept. Oh man, this has got to be a cool card. I have a Shieldred in this treatment. It's not this one, is it? I better check on that. Anyways, some really cool cards out there and really cool treatments. It's fun to play with these cards. And then the really cool part about them is that they generally appreciate, or they can appreciate. So if you're thinking to yourself like, wow, there's a special treatment of a special card I'm thinking about getting, now might be a good time. You got to be careful, check out the prices, check out the price history. But what are the odds that this Elish Norn Mother of Machines is, let $200 and less a year from now? In my opinion, they're pretty low. That being said, I'm not buying this card. I want to. I'm not buying this card, so I'm just cosplaying as a investor collector in this instance. But I have bought quite a few pretty cool cards that are beautiful and part of my collection, and they have gone up over time. So that being said, what else is there? There are Chocobo bundles. So check this out. Somebody's like buying these things out. Just a couple days ago, somebody bought 44 of these, and then somebody else bought 33 of these. Prices starting to rise just because of people trying to buy these out. But some of these bundles, some of these older bundles haven't really appreciated yet, haven't gone up in price, and it feels like they could. Now, I did say in a previous video that some specialty bundles, like the Codex bundles, I don't think are going to go up in the near term. And I believe that that's true. But if it's something that you want to pick up, I keep going back to that. Like, if you're going to buy this anyway, you should buy it when you get 8% back. Yeah, not that interesting of a take, Nick, but I guess I'm just pointing out some interesting things that are on the market right now that if you've had your eye on, it's good to know about. It's good to think about. I think the Chocobo bundle is an incredible bundle. As opposed to the Codex bundle, the Chocobo bundle has specialty treatments that people actually want, because these Final Fantasy collectors are out there, and some of these special treatment Chocobo bundle cards are like quite special, as opposed to the Codex bundle where the cards are much less cool, in my opinion. Okay, what's next? Jeweled Lotus is next. So I said, was it in my live stream or in one video, I said that I spent thousands of dollars on the last time they did a specialty sale, which I think was like Black Friday. They did another one of these sales, but I think it was 10% cash back on TCGPlayer. And I bought many, many copies of Jeweled Lotus. I wonder if you can see it. No, that's not me. No, that was when it was spiking for whatever. I don't know. I guess you can't. Only 17 sold. That's bullcrap. I bought so many more. Maybe I bought more of the other copy. Anyways, whatever. I bought a bunch of these. I believe that this card will be unbanned. I still have a bunch of these. I did buy list some of them because after the last ban restricted announcement that happened in like January, whatever this date is, February, the price spiked because people thought it was going to be unbanned. Like me, I thought it was going to be unbanned. And then it wasn't unbanned. So since then, the price has fallen. And it's still higher than when I bought these last like November. I was buying them for like $30 each. So now they're significantly more expensive, like $40 each. Am I going to buy these? No. But am I going to talk about buying them? Yes, because I'm holding on. I've got heavy bags of these. Wow, 55 for $44. Yeah, if I had an extra, whatever that is, $2,000, I would just clear that guy out. So anyways, once again, a little bit of cosplaying as an investor, but as a speculator, this is very speculative. But I'm also less like, why am I even showing this? I'm less bullish about Jeweled Lotus now than I was like 4 months ago. But that being said, I still have like 60 copies that I'm holding on to, and I could make money on them if I just sold them right now, but I'm not going to. I'm not going to sell. So I guess I'm not cosplaying that way. All right, let's move on. Edge of Eternity's play boosters. There are a number of play boosters that are actually in pretty good prices right now. Edge of Eternity's is one of them. I've opened up so many of these things. I love Edge of Eternity's. I think the Stellar sites are really cool. I think the cards are really cool. The price is starting to go up. You can kind of see like the price is starting to go up on these Edge of Eternities. They have in the past been more expensive than they are now. They've gone up to the 170s, 180s. Right now, they're in the 130s, 140, I guess 140s. This could be a good move. This could be a good play. I don't know if Edge of Eternities has the potential like Final Fantasy to get above like 190, 200, but these play boosters in some of these, and I guess the recommendation is just look around. You know, our Secrets of Strixhaven are the play booster boxes at a good price, somewhere where it makes sense to pick these up. I think they are. But oh wait, no, of course. Why would there be a good link to the product I actually want? TCGPlayer, Secrets of Strixhaven play. Oh my gosh. And it's still not like showing me the play booster box. I bet you if I Google it, I could find it. Secrets of Strixhaven play booster box. Yeah, here it is. Yeah, TCGPlayer 136. This is a good play. I haven't checked not a good play. This is a good pickup. If this is something you're interested in, which once again, I'm going back to that, but I don't know about flipping these. I'm not sure about flipping these for singles. What I do feel and more sure about flipping for singles is Modern Horizons 3. What are those going for? Modern Horizons 3 play booster boxes. Yeah, this could be a good move. So if you can pick these up for this price, for the 233, you end up getting like, yeah, this is a play. Here we go. Here's some actual useful advice. If you're able to pick these up, even for like 240, you get back basically like $20 for each one. So you're actually buying them for 220. The expected value of the cards inside is like 240 plus, depending on how many 25-cent cards you're willing to sell. So this is a situation where you aren't getting cash back, you're getting TCGPlayer credit back, but it could be a good move. And on to the other good moves. My not a sponsor, but a friend of mine who made this site, toploaded.io. Check it out. It's pretty cool. He also has a Discord, which is pretty cool. I'm thinking about making a Discord, which is also pretty cool. Stay tuned. But we've got this Commander Precons site, MTG Precon Profits, and you're able to put in what your fees or like what kind of fees do you pay and what's the minimum return on investment you need and the minimum value of cards you're willing to look at. And honestly, I should put in 40-cent cards because 30-cent cards aren't that interesting to me. Yeah. So then this pops up with a bunch of options. And for me personally, what I'm looking at are these this Paradox Power commander deck. So this website has helped me find a commander deck where I can sell this and only sell the cards worth 40 cents and above, which are listed out. Well, I guess, yeah, these are the cards, 40 cents and above. Oh, this is beautiful. Love this site. And so there's, $74 worth of cards. After fees and some shipping, I'm netting out about $63. And so the question is, what can I buy these for? And I can buy these for $51, $52. I get 8% back. And then these also come with the collector sample pack. So am I making buku bucks? No, but this is a play. And I actually don't think I'm going to have internet this Friday. I should have internet for part of this Friday. Anyway, this is what I'm going to buy this Friday. If I buy anything, it's going to be some of these Paradox Power commander decks. And I welcome you to race me and to try to buy these as well. That is just fine thing that you can do. So that's the gist. There's a lot of cool opportunities out there. There's opportunities if you are a player, if you're a collector, if you're an investor, if you are a flipper. And I'm coming at this from kind of the flipper perspective and I guess a little bit of the speculator perspective where I'm interested in picking up things that I can short-term, long-term, medium-term buy, open up, collect the singles, whatever, flip and make money. So let me know your prerogative. Are you just a player? I shouldn't say just player. Are you an excellent, valiant player or are you a dirty, slimy flipper? Let me know in the comment section below. And thanks for watching all. I'll see you later.